PrintNightmare is a critical remote code execution vulnerability that has crippled many institutions. Even with the current patching, this vulnerability can still be exploited. This is one of the many vulnerabilities that attackers can abuse, take over your system, and steal your assets. Virsec stops this type of attack, and much more, in real time without the need for learning, signatures, or source code modification. Here, we have a fully functional Windows server vulnerable to the PrintNightmare attack. The Windows print spooler service is shown to be functional and started. And here, we are showing the spool server process and all of its supporting DLLs. We can see right now this service is running normally. Applications can be vulnerable to many threats. A typical cyber attack is represented in the cyber attack kill chain, represented here. Normal cyber protection solutions are only effective if there's a previous knowledge of the attacker's tactics, techniques, and procedures via a signature, or if there's an analysis done after the attack. At this point, it is too late and means a vulnerability has been exploited and remote execution has occurred. The typical time to notice an attack is between minutes and days. Attackers have plenty of time to cause damage or exfiltrate your data. An attack is launched against this vulnerable server using an easily downloadable script against your Windows Server address. This will take advantage of this vulnerability by improperly performing privileged file operations. This attacker will successfully exploit this vulnerability and run arbitrary code with system privileges. Here is our attacker's view. First, they check that the print server is up. We can see that within a few seconds we have remote access to the system and run commands such as "Who am I?" to check privileges, and system info for more workload discovery. At this point, the attacker is living off the land and completely undetected. On our victim server, we can see the print spooler service has spawned a new command line process due to the library bind shell that was injected by the attack script. In Virsec's dashboard, we see library monitoring alerts. We are vulnerable to attack because we've disabled Virsec protection for this demonstration. We see the bind shell DLL on the spool SV process, which is allowing the attacker remote access. We also see commands that the attacker ran. Virsec is configured to track these commands during production. In Virsec's central management system, we'll turn on protection mode for this server. You can see all the probes we've installed. We will clear the alerts and run the attack again. Another attack is launched on the same vulnerable server, but this time, Virsec is protecting. We can see the printer service is up, but the attacker is not able to establish a remote connection. The attack has failed. In Virsec's dashboard, we see only one library monitoring alert and see that Virsec blocked the attack. The library injection was not allowed because Virsec detected a deviation in the server's normal operation. As you can see, PrintNightmare is a real threat that can disrupt your operations. Do not wait until you get hacked or receive your first ransomware. Start protecting your workloads with Virsec. Request a demo here at Virsec.com.